traditional medicine failed me. I was failed by traditional medicine. I'm actually a pharmacist by trade. My name is James. I'm a 46-year-old male. I was otherwise healthy until my early 20s. Ended up having some significant health issues that my physician was unable to figure out at the time what was going on. Spent a lot of time going from doctor to doctor. Eventually ended at a rheumatologist who thought I had early onset rheumatoid arthritis because I have a significant family history for it. Started to get some very strange symptoms that ended up with me at the cardiologist's office. Unfortunately, the cardiologist had missed it as well. Ended up hospitalized for 8 days with some significant cardiac issues. It was a cardiologist at the hospital that finally put my story together and realized and tested me for Lyme disease. This was back in the early 2000s, maybe when Lyme disease wasn't as well known, and tested positive for Lyme disease, but unfortunately it was late stage at that point in time. Was treated for several months with antibiotics until the cardiac issues resolved, but unfortunately was left with some significant impairments that never really improved. Was essentially told by my family physician that I would just have to learn to live with the discomfort and pain that I was in. I attempted to go the holistic route. I had seen many practitioners over the years and just never really got better. They all had a one-size-fit-all protocol that they used, and when you didn't fit the protocol and you didn't see results, it was more of a, I'm sorry, there's nothing I could really do to help you. So flash forward almost 20 years later, about 3 years ago, I said, let me give another practitioner a shot. So I was looking for some answers. I saw the Magaziner Center for Wellness. I said, couldn't hurt to try something different. Let me give it a shot. I saw a patient testimonial. I came here and I started to work with nurse practitioner Chelsey. Immediately saw a difference in the style here. Chelsey was willing to work with me. She listened to what I was saying my symptoms were and said, hey, you've failed the other therapies. That doesn't mean that there aren't things that we could try with you. She very quickly actually found something that I had not tried before because I felt like I had tried everything. Within about 6 months, I started to notice some sustained improvements. After going 20 plus years with no improvements, essentially, you start to get a little bit of hope that maybe this is gonna work. Over the last year and a half, I've continued to see improvements. On my good days now, I would say I don't even think about the fact that I was chronically ill, which is fantastic. On my bad days now are what my good days were 5-10 years ago. It's been a overwhelmingly positive experience. Everyone has a great attitude here too. They make you feel like, they know who you are. You're not just a chart, you're an actual person. The thing that I like most about working with the clinicians here at Magaziner Center, you don't just come and see the clinician and then they send you to another place to get your lab work and then they send you to another place for your treatments. I'm able to get all that care in one stop. It's not a one-size-fits-all protocol. If you come and you say, hey, I saw this, or this is something new that I had seen, is this something you're familiar with? They're willing to look into it and they're willing to try new things. And if it's not working, they don't say, well, let's keep doing this for 3, 6, 9 months and see what happens. Let's pivot to something else. And that's been the big difference. I use the word hope. I think when you're chronically ill, you tend to lose hope. And I've restored some hope, all right? So when you start to have days where you start to feel better, that hope gets you through the bad days. And when the bad days are what your good days used to be, you can live with that.